A wreath on the front door is a great way to welcome the season and to welcome your guests. Jessie here from Tonkadale, and I'm going to show you how to make one real quick. I like to use a vine wreath form to build my wreath on. This one was pulled apart to give it some dimension. The next thing I do is I choose my elements. 3 or 4 elements is plenty to start with. I'm actually going to start with a beautiful pine pick. This is our most popular pine pick, the Northern Soft Pine. We're doing a transitional fall wreath, so this invites the next season while not screaming holiday. I love this maple leaf. It goes with all the buckskin pumpkins that we have in the fresh produce department, and a beautiful white berry to really pop and give it some oomph. I also love the eucalyptus. That could be another addition if you wanted to really go for it. So when I get started, what I do is I use a wire cutters, not a scissor, and I cut apart my stems. So each of these stems I'm able to cut into 2 to 3 parts in order to make a clump. I use my baby zip ties to gather my clumps, and I also use them to attach my clumps to the wreath. You can see I've already done that right here. This is one complete clump. The groupings of stems that I had, I was able to make 1, 2, 3, 4 clumps. I have some scraps left over, and then I'm going to attach my ribbon. I like my ribbon off center. I'm going to show you a really easy way to attach a bow. First, cut a length of ribbon, maybe a little shy of a yard. We'll bring that up around the wreath form and just let it be. Next, we'll make our loops. Wait a minute, are we loving this ribbon? So pretty. I'll leave a bit for a tail, and then I'll just create loops, always bunching my ribbon, keeping it nice and tight in the middle. We could do 3 loops, we could do 4. Varying the size is kind of fun, gives it lots of movement and dimension. And then we will cut our second tail and just tie it down. And then we'll show our tails where to go, giving them a nice hem on each end. You can kind of tuck them in and out of the wreath to get some movement going. Don't be too fussy. Next, I'm going to use my scrap pieces, which I did attach with the zip tie, to make some little clumps. And I can create a little bit more interest up around the bow, because that's my favorite part. Or down here would be a great place too. Let me just zip that in tight real quick. Zip, 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 zip. I think that is looking super cute. You can hang your wreath off of one of the twiggies or create a wreath hanger with taped wire or a wire that you have at home. This wreath from start to finish took me less than 30 minutes. I've made a gazillion wreaths in my day, but this would be a great project for a Saturday afternoon where you come shop, gather your supplies, and make a wreath with friends. Lastly, I always like to add some sort of ornament or adornment. I love this little basket garland. I am definitely getting this for my holiday decor, but I think it'd be cute to bunch it in and let it dangle down. Wanted to give the idea of adding something you wouldn't traditionally see in a wreath. We can use our zip ties to zip it in. There you have it, an easy fall wreath from start to finish. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Tonkadale.